That's life for me. I can't do all that life.
Let me back my light up. Like I got too much on me.
Yeah.
Just give me the light. Pass the draw. It's gonna be a
Just,
good show, y'all. I feel it.
oh, I didn't. Oh, I need to go back and read.
I'm feeling in my bones.
Feel it. I can feel it.
Did you send it in the thing?
Say what now?
Did you send the topics in the thing, Majid?
Yeah, just go with the flow, Sharita. Go with the flow.
Oh, okay.
You can do it.
That bomb that I was telling you about, that CBD stuff, it doesn't
Uh-huh.
have a name, but just go to High Point Hemp.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that. I've been trying so much stuff and so many different other hemp things. I'll try that.
All right,
How
y'all
long
ready,
did it take
man?
for it to start working, Lee?
It was pretty quick.
Hey, it's 7:02.
Oh,
Let's go. Shit.
Yeah.
well, did nobody?
Y'all talking like it's 6:55 or some shit.
You should have
Yeah,
came on
man.
at
We
six
usually,
Hey,
forty.
I'm gonna
yeah,
be tough
yeah.
on
We
y'all
usually,
this year. We're gonna start
Okay.
we
on
usually
time and we're
brief
gonna end on time.
like the police department.
I'm
We
gonna
usually start with a brief.
micromanage the fuck out of y'all this year, man.
Really?
Yeah, that's
We'll
right.
see.
Let's go.
Look, he got his new little job.
What I'm telling you, is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming. God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand?
That's all I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna play the rest of it later on, man, because it is
You
gross,
see, I
man.
had my hand up.
It is
I
gross,
had my
man.
hand up.
Hey, you know we're gonna talk about it, y'all. Welcome to the Essential AF podcast show. It's your boy Jonathan C. Smith. Hope everybody had a wonderful Tuesday out there, man. Man, we got so much to get into, so much to talk about. Of course, I got my folks, man, my crew with me, Lee, the teacher, Johnson, my guy. What's happening, man?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see everybody.
What's going on? You good, bro?
I'm fantastic. I see the lovely Sharita is back. That always makes me happy.
Yes, I know, right? Such a vision of loveliness when we had Sharita on the show, man. And Sharita, remind me later on, man, we're going to get on your ass, man, because we're going to find out when your actual birthday is. You celebrate a birthday every goddamn month of the year.
Okay, we'll discuss.
We sick of this shit. We sick of it. Okay. All right, but we're going to get into it later on, man. Got the homie B Steel. What's up, Brandon?
How's it going, guys?
What's good, man? You all right?
Good, right? It was straight.
Dig that.
Going on, guys.
That. Already, man. Already. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, like I said, showing up Sharita, man. We so glad that, you feeling better and you back with us. You know what I'm saying? You good out here? What's going on?
Man, the corona's trying to take me out, man.
I know, man.
But I'm here, I'm back. I have a negative test. I'm good. I'll probably, catch it again. But hey,
Hey, man, like you said, it's
Easily.
crazy. It's
Let's
crazy out
hope.
here,
Let's hope
man.
not.
Absolutely.
Hope for the
Absolutely, man.
best.
For sure, man. Hey, y'all, we got so much to get into, man. Like I said, definitely make sure you go follow us, man. The Instagram, the IG, and all that at Essential AF Podcast on IG, man. Go to YouTube right now. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Essential AF Podcast Show. We're doing big things in the new year, man. And speaking of not doing big things in the new year, it seemed like same year, same story for my beloved Dallas Cowboys, man. Like I
Oh
said, I don't
Man.
know,
What
bruh.
happened?
We gonna get into it. We gonna talk about it. All right? I'm still in counseling right now. I'm going to therapy as we speak. All
But it
right,
was
we
their
go.
year.
Yeah, okay. All right, it's next year. It wasn't this year. It's next year. All right, but we
Next
gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that momentarily. I'm gonna let all the haters come for me. All right, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all ready to get y'all jokes off about my Cowboys, man. So we gonna get into that, man. You saw the clip we just played about the spitting pastor. You know what I'm saying? We just found that story out a little while ago before the show, man. So we got to talk about that. Sharita, you got some more info, more insight and details on who that pastor is and everything?
Yeah, got a little info on.
Okay, all right, cool, man. Also, Brandon threw a topic out there earlier that we haven't touched before, but I think it's a good one, man. Could you ever see yourself dating a virgin, a grown ass 40-year-old virgin, male or female? You know what I'm saying? Like, could you see yourself dating a virgin, man? Brandon threw that out. So we're going to talk about that as well, man. Y'all share your thoughts on that later on in the show. And all my the Walking Dead fans, all right? I know, Lee, you're a big fan, man. I used to be heavy into it. But there was a scene, a show, an episode that completely, I think, turned me off and a lot of Walking Dead fans. The episode when Negan knocked the hell out of Glenn, and who else did he kill with that damn bat, man?
Was
Lucille.
Abraham.
Abraham, yeah, and Glenn, yeah, Abraham and Glenn. When he killed them folks with that bat, all right, that did it for me. I was out, man. All right, but we're gonna talk about Negan, man. Have we forgiven Negan? Has all the Walking Dead fans in the world, have we forgiven Negan since then? You know, in the seasons after, man, he's been trying, be a good guy now. We want to find out, have you forgiven him, or is Negan still a low down, dirty ass dog for what he did to them folks with that baseball bat, man? We're gonna get into all that and more, man. Hit us up in the comments right now, man. What's up, Keisha? Shout out to Keisha, man. She said, hey to everybody. What's up, Keisha?
What's up,
Hey,
Shout out to the
Keisha?
homie.
KW?
What's up,
KW in the
Ariel?
house?
Blessings to the homie Ariel, man. She said, like these Cowboys, man. See, it's always in haters, man. Timing like the Cowboys. See, she was talking about how I'm gonna be hard on y'all, micromanaging with the time and everything, man. So she trying to play off of that, talking about the Cowboys and shit, man. But let's go ahead and talk about America's team, man. The Dallas Cowboys, man. Once again, Cowboys got our hopes up, and allergies, man. Like dust,
Yours.
Yeah, they got our hopes up, man, and once again they flamed out. They lose in the playoffs, one and done. Had a great regular season, but just was not meant to be. I knew before the game, the week leading up to it, I knew the 49ers were going to be a tough matchup for my Cowboys. They're a very physical running team, man. They're tough-minded, and the Cowboys struggle, with teams like that, man. But yeah, man. And if you didn't see what happened, the Cowboys always find a way to lose in the most fantastic, dramatic fashion. And once again, they definitely did not let us down, man.
Dak has to get this out of bounds or he's taking a shot to the end zone. This is scary because I would take a shot to the end zone here when they're in the sideline defense because you actually can hold on to the ball. You need someone, San Francisco, to get to the quarterback here.
Prescott takes off running the football. Whoa, I don't think this is going to work out.
Well, they'll be able to clock this. They were planning for it. It's down. Oh, my gosh.
The official gets in the way. The game's over.
Gosh.
The game is over.
Oh, he did.
Oh, Oh, they're going to look at this.
It's good.
That's how,
I feel bad for you. I do. I really feel bad for you. Stay away from all bridges. Stay away from all electrical outlets. Just
and,
just just go
and
lay
listen,
down.
and truth be told, guys, I was so frustrated throughout the game. I've never told y'all before. When I was a little kid, right, by 13 or 14, I actually cried when the Cowboys lost the playoffs to the 49ers, right? So I felt a tear coming. I turned it off like with about a minute or so left in the game. So I didn't even see that final possession, all right, when we couldn't get the ball down, man, and spiked and everything, man. So I didn't even watch that part. All right. But yeah, man. So another year, another flame out by my Dallas Cowboys, man. And I also don't know what to do at this point, man. Like I said, you want to say the hell with them, but I'm married to the Cowboys, man. I'm 30 years in, almost 30 years in now of being a Dallas Cowboy fan, man. And I know my people out there watching right now, everybody in the comments, all you Cowboy haters. I want to hear from some Cowboy fans, man. I'm going to let you haters get off, Lee, Sharita, Brandon. I'm going to let you haters get off in a minute. But I want to bring in a friend of mine for some years now, for many moons, and she's a fellow Cowboy fan. All right. I want to bring in the homie. I call her Hollywood, man. I got the homie Ann joining us right now, man. She is just as much as I'm a Cowboy fan. She is just as much a fan as well, man. And you were at the game. You and your husband, y'all went to the game, and talk about the atmosphere down there, man. I know it was live, before the game, and then during the game, it was panic going on, and then that ending result, man. Talk about the atmosphere in the stadium after the game, man.
Well, first off, thank you guys for having me on the show. I appreciate it. But first of all, it was so many 49er fans at the game, like red everywhere. But the atmosphere, it was electric. It was insane. They got Michael Irvin on the Jumbotron, hyping everybody up, and only to be, we used to it, just let down.
Yeah, the Cowboys are like,
it's not funny. It's too soon. They laughing. It's too soon, y'all.
It's too soon.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
I'm crying. I'm not laughing. I'm crying.
It's too soon, y'all.
I cried.
And it's like the Cowboys.
A lot of people did.
Listen, it's like the Cowboys are that parent, right? That always tell you they're gonna come pick you up.
Man.
They come get some ice cream. They gonna take you some ice cream. They gonna take you Dave and Buster's, you know what I'm saying? And they leave you on the curb just waiting, you know what I'm saying?
John, it's like being in a bad relationship. Like you've been with this dude forever and you just waiting on your ring. Like, I know this gonna be the year he gonna propose, and it never happens.
You're right. And like I said, the Cowboys they like the character Will Smith's dad on Fresh Prince. Remember? He's gonna take Will. He's gonna take Will on the road.
Yeah,
man. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. And then every year, man, they just leave you right there on the doorstep, man. Don't even come pick you up or nothing, man.
I mean, and I know you hear this all the time. You say, "Man, this is a year," but seriously though, like good offense, good defense, and just couldn't get it done. We couldn't get it done.
For real, man.
Just couldn't get it done. Like, I can tell you how the game is going to go. Like when it first starts, like when we deferred and gave them the ball first, I'm like, what's going on? What are we doing? And then how we came out on that first drive, it's like, here we go again. I already know how this gonna go, but I'm hoping it'll change. But no motivation. We just didn't look prepared at all. Just didn't look prepared. They just wanted it more than us. So,
you know what I'm saying? And going forward, and so now at this point, it's over with. We out of the playoffs once again, man. I believe this is the 11th straight playoff series. Since '95. where we haven't reached the conference championship. That's the longest stretch in the NFL, man.
It is.
And you know, you talk about the penalties, the mistakes, and everything that's compounded with this team this year, man. Like going forward, and do you believe that the Cowboys need to fire Mike McCarthy?
Absolutely. His time management is terrible. It's too many mistakes during the year, and you know, during the game. I mean, it's time. Just we need a new coach. It's like I don't even know if the players are listening to him in the locker room. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like I'm hearing that Dan Quinn, of course, is getting a lot of different interviews, and he's a hot coach right now. Him and Kellen Moore. So if he don't want to get rid of Dan Quinn, then you got to fire Mike and let Dan run the show. Man. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I feel the same way, man. And like I said, you know, got the issues with the coach, man. Also, another issue to think about, Ezekiel Elliott making all that money, man. And every year of his career, his rushing yards have gone down and down every single year. Do you feel like it's time to move on from Zeke Elliott?
Man, you know, I'm all about feed Zeke, but yeah, it done ran its course. I actually like Pollard, you know, over Zeke right now. At this moment, I'll take Pollard over Zeke. Absolutely. You know, Zeke, I mean, I think he had like, 31 yards or something like that in the game, 37. I mean, none of our stars like showed up at all. And that's the biggest stage, you know, playoff time, the first game. Come on. I mean, old rivalry, the 90s. It don't get no bigger than that besides the Steelers. You playing the 49ers in a wild card playoff game, and we didn't show up. We didn't show up at all. It was so disappointing just being there in the stadium. You can feel it like we was just like, everyone was just sad. Like, man, after the game was even crazy. Like they were going crazy because just mad, you know.
Yeah. and I'm gonna allow. Okay, and you know, we deal with these haters every day, man. I got
every single day.
Here. You know, I'm gonna allow Lee to go ahead and get his jokes off.
Okay, Lee the hater. Okay,
go ahead, Lee, man.
I mean, I really don't have any jokes. I seriously don't. The one thing I got, two things. The first thing is that basically, Cowboy Nation, who you need to blame for this loss is that guy right there, JC. Him. If you recall last week on our show, his level of uncertainty about the game was about here. That negative energy was something that you didn't need, Cowboy Nation.
Lee, we've been inconsistent. This been us all season, though.
It's all year.
Second reason, and it goes to a lot of what you both have said about them not being prepared, because I watched that game. That the Cowboys should have destroyed the 49ers when I was watching it. And it was because 49ers scored the first touchdown. I was like, okay. And then when they got down into the red zone again, and I think they scored maybe 2 or 3 straight field goals in a row.
Yeah, defense held them. Yeah,
I was like, "Ooh, this is they're leaving the door open."
Yeah,
and the Cowboys just couldn't go through with it, and that's what was just so confusing to me, because I thought that Dallas was definitely the more talented team. They're playing at home in the stadium, which is amazing. That stadium looks awesome. Definitely better quarterback, better receivers is debatable, but a better team overall, in my opinion. I thought top to bottom, they had a better team, and they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. And the thing was, it's like I didn't say I wanted them to win, but sometimes even though I'm laughing at y'all and all that stuff, it gets to a point where the joke really isn't that funny anymore.
It's sad, man.
It's
sad
like
at this point,
you know, you need someone to just be close to you to give you hugs and all that stuff.
Yeah,
because it's getting real sad.
Yeah,
and
man.
Look, this coming from me, from a Michigan fan that has lost in football to Ohio State since like the last time he won was like 2011. So I understand the pain.
Yeah.
I understand the glory too.
Yeah, man. You know, it's affecting my social skills, man. It's affecting my social life, dealing with this this trauma. Okay, we have been dealing with this for like over 25 years now. You know, it's like 26 years now. We've been dealing with this.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, man.
Man,
I was a sophomore. I was a sophomore in high school the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Okay, that's how long it's been.
Y'all know how the old folks say. Just give it to Jesus. Put it in God's hands.
We did.
Leave that abusive. That y'all in an abusive relationship.
We are.
And you need to leave.
It's hard. It's difficult. It's you know, when you in a relationship, it's like, I know I need to leave, but you hoping things will change. I tried. I talked to my sister about it earlier. Like, I just can't break up with these. I just want to stop watching them. I just want to break up with them and let it go. Like, if they playing, I don't care. Soon as football season start, I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting on my couch and I'm watching my boys.
Hey man, what was that song by Anthony Hamilton? No matter what the people say, I can't let go. That's us. That's us, man.
It's hard.
Anthony Hamilton song. We cannot let go, man.
We can't.
Because we know one day, one sweet day, oh happy day, the Cowboys will win a Super Bowl. I was hoping it's in my lifetime. All right, they will win another Super Bowl.
Yeah,
maybe your grandchildren. Maybe your grandchildren.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and listen, we're gonna keep hope alive. At least we got the Grizzlies, you know.
Yeah, we do.
Their thing right now, you know, but between the Cowboys and the Tigers basketball right now, man, we just gonna throw our hands up and just like I said, let Jesus have it, let God have it at this point, man. All right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're gonna get you back on soon, man. Talk some more sports.
Okay.
Talk about anything, man. Like I said, you the homie.
Thanks for coming.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all doing a good job. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Right.
Okay.
Yes,
maybe Jesus need to spit on their eyes or something.
You know what? That's why you on this show. You the transition king, man. That's why you are on this show.
We're talking about the Lord Jesus Christ.
Y'all want to go ahead and get into it? Y'all want to
talk about let's just get it over with because it's making my
Okay, we're gonna get into it, man. But I want to bring in another resident Cowboy hater right now. You know, she was at the game. She was at the game also. You know, her and the family. They were at the Cowboy game.
Happy New Year, girl. Hello, everybody except JC. Listen,
wow.
You gotta stop projecting.
That's good. Good
you
job,
have to stop projecting, JC. Just because you're upset doesn't mean everybody around you is a Cowboy hater.
Right.
Okay. Y'all just lost. That's all. Y'all just met our expectations. If you look at it like that, it's a positive. Look at it like that. Y'all met everyone's expectations.
I've seen a lot of broke TVs. I know that, and a bunch of nice memes too.
Yes, yeah.
Now that is absolutely crazy.
That
is absolutely crazy, especially when you know good and well what the Cowboys do, and you still getting that upset. That boy has probably replaced a good amount of TVs this season.
Like, bam.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the memes were cool, man. The memes were off the chain. You know, you saw a lot of folks crying. you just saw a lot, you know, drama, and it was bad.
A lot of money lost.
You know, money lost, man. Because you know, we just knew we was gonna beat the 49ers, man. We knew we was gonna win in the playoffs, man. But talk about your experience down there, your first time at the stadium, going to the game and everything, man. Y'all have a good time?
Yes, it was wonderful. I'm always a fan of, I love football anyway, so that was a perk, but I'm always a fan of going to watch live games. You could probably take me to a live soccer game and I'll enjoy it. Just live is a different feel. So It was nice being there in the stadium. It was crazy. I did not know they sold standing room tickets. Yes. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, that's the thing.
And I saw on a Bleacher Report or something, someone posted a video of like when they finally opened the doors, how they just kind of ran in like little roaches.
Like spot,
I'm like, somebody said, is there not assigned seating? That was my exact thought. I'm like, why are y'all running to your assigned seat?
Yeah.
But then I forgot you have to run and get in front for that standing room. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It was a great experience.
Okay, well, I'm glad y'all had a good time down there. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all's money. You know, being spent down there. You know, the Cowboys Stadium.
What is it going towards?
You know,
It should
that's
be
all
free
right
at this point.
That's all right. Y'all go build us a new scoreboard or something with all that money y'all spending down there. All right.
Can you
But
get
y'all
anyway,
not
did
to
you
run
see
it
this
up.
lady?
refund, Jazz? You could probably sue them for lack of return on investment.
Hey,
Well, you know what? Actually, Lee, I did have a great time because y'all should have seen just watching the reactions of the fans live as opposed to just, you know, like on social. Oh, my Lord. I'm talking about just like up, down, up, down. And the section that I was sitting in, obviously, there were more Cowboys fans in the stadium, but there were some areas where there were more San Francisco fans.
Right.
But the area I was sitting in, it may have been like four corners, like one here, one here, one. So it was dead silence in my area. It was it was hilarious.
Jasmine, were you guys happening to be sitting by this lady right here?
No, we didn't see her, but you know what?
She is the meme of the game. She is the meme of the
one
game.
of many. Man, but you know what? You know why her meme is so much more exceptional than anyone else's? Because she looks like y'all niggas doing what y'all do. Y'all doing it again. That's what she looked like. She doesn't look mad. She looks fed up. She looks fed up and disappointed. That's why her meme wins. She giving y'all that really?
She has that. I just asked him to take the chicken out this morning.
That look that she has, man, that could go for so many things, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Y'all gonna see that for a long time right there, man.
Yes.
I hope she makes money off of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know,
man.
Right?
Like I said, let's move on. Let's move on. All right. No more Cowboy talk. We're done with them until next season, man. But like I said, man, let's keep it going, man. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna get into, man, the spitting pastor. We had the cussing pastor. Now we got the spitting pastor, man. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Negan, Walking Dead, unpopular opinions, all that and more. You see the crew here, man. Leah Teacher Johnson, Brandon Steele, Jasmine P. Van, Show Enough Sharita. I'm JC. We coming right back after these messages.
High insurance prices got you out here riding dirty? Then call your insurance guy. That's right, your insurance guy. We're a full-service independent insurance agency, and we can shop your auto rates with up to 15 different carriers to find you the best coverage at the lowest rate possible. We can even file your SR22 to get you back in the driver's seat in no time. So don't be out here riding dirty. Get some insurance and drive with confidence, knowing that you got a guy for that. Your insurance guy. Call us today at 901-413-2099. 901-413-2099.
What I'm telling you is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming. God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand when getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty? I'm going to say it in a point just like that. Receiving vision from God might get nasty. You mean, God, I just bought, in crazy faith, I just bought my dream car. And now you're going to ask me to sell it back and ride in the hoopty again? Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you, it might get nasty.
Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh, fuck.
It's over with.
Man.
Is it over with?
Yeah, it's over with, man.
Oh
It's
my
over with.
God.
It's over with.
I did not watch it. I don't want to ever watch it. Okay, let me give y'all.
Is B talking to us? He was on mute. I saw you moving. I didn't know if you were supposed to be talking to us or not. Okay, you on mute.
Machiavelli.
Y'all
See, that
be jumping.
nigga,
I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all
They
be
picked
jumping.
him because the nigga ain't paid
I
tithes since 10th
got
grade.
it. Let me give y'all a little info and then we're gonna get into it. In case anybody missed this, because it has went viral, Mike Todd, who is the pastor of Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, this was his brother of whom's face he rubbed the saliva in. Mr. Todd was speaking under the subject of receiving a vision from God might get nasty. He spit in his hand twice before rubbing it in the face of his brother. Members of the church audibly gasped and were disturbed at the event as it occurred. And he said, and this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore, is where Pastor Todd went in his text. Pastor Todd, bruh, you know, we all for demonstrations and, you know, recreations, but that was plain nasty and filthy, sir. Now, he has come back and made another video and said that, you know, his message might have been lost because of the nasty shit he did. Yeah, what you think? What you think?
Candace just said it right there.
They just go too far. Y'all, some of y'all folks in this church, y'all go too far. You ain't got to do all that. If it take all that, something wrong. I'm done. That's all I got to say.
I mean,
it disturbed me.
Exactly. And
I
have seen the craziest of all craziest. That was a scene from a horror movie because it just kept lingering and lingering. And in my mind, I was like, he's not going to do
it. But Lee, come on, because the spit literally lingered. Ew.
And it dripped.
I ain't watched. Y'all stop describing it because I ain't watched it. Oh, God. Oh.
Unbelievable. But like Candace said, he need his ass kicked. I don't give. Yeah, my brother Jorge is on here. He's an actual brother of mine, and I'm pretty sure we would shoot each other in the face if either one of us suggested something. Hey, you know what? Look, to get more people to believe, I'm a spit in my hand, and I'm gonna slather it on your face.
You think he said slather?
The spit. He hawked the spit.
It is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They got some level of education.
That was COVID spit.
That was COVID.
That's a whole other layer right there. You got to think about. Yeah.
Even if COVID wasn't here, it's still out of line, completely out of pocket. I get what he was trying to do. You know, he was trying to have a shock factor, I guess, but he missed the mark completely. And I mean, let's talk about the real victim and victim / ride or die / loyal to no end / best brother ever, who freaking agreed to this. How much convincing does it take for your siblings to get you to agree to do something like that?
I'm sorry. Gotta interrupt. Jasmine. We have the Nazis back. The Nazis have returned. They missed us. They wanted to hook us up. They wanted to hook us up in the new year. Thank you. Got those subscribers up. Yeah. KKK. Y'all the real ones.
Oh my gosh.
They have an option over here to block. They got an option to block user or put user in timeout. You're going to timeout, Nazis.
Yes.
All right, you're putting timeout.
Like white people and also like the devil. That makes no sense. White power and Satan.
Hey man, we go from one extreme to the other right now.
Seriously.
Sorry, Jasmine. Please.
No, you're good.
I got a question. I haven't read the entire Bible right. I think everybody probably read Genesis. Everybody probably read part of Revelation. But I ain't read the middle. There's nothing in the Bible where people nutting on people's face, is it?
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
I just want to know how extreme these pastors gonna go from here on out.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
none, JC.
let me read that. Let me read that right there. Transformation Church has helped over 80,000 people find God. He has given away $10 million for communities and churches in the last 2 years. He has helped tons of relationships and marriages. He has helped many really understand forgiveness. I say this before you speak, click this link and truly hear. Well, let me explain something to you. Have you ever heard when they have said you can do 1,000 things correct and people will remember the one wrong thing that you did? And everybody is going to talk about the one wrong thing that he did, not the 80,000 people he didn't help, not the marriages, not the children, not the community. I never heard of Mike Todd before today. So that is the thing that I am going to remember Mike Todd for, not these other things that you're speaking of. Now, those things are great, and I'm happy that he's doing that. But you can mess up all of that with one wrong act, which is what he did. Yeah. Now, not to say he's not going to continue to do those things, and those things are not going to continue to be helpful to his community. But baby, right now we talking about him hawking spit and putting it in his brother's face like he on a doggone filthy, nasty, one of them filthy, nasty pornos. Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Is he nastier than R. Kelly?
Oh my God!
He right there with him.
Oh,
he might as well.
What?
I couldn't hold it in. I was trying to be for that to be serious, but I couldn't.
Hey man, let's take it there. Let's take it there. All
Come
right.
on, take it there. Let's take it.
Okay, cause look, hey,
go ahead,
bro. Go ahead, Jazz.
Everybody got different views of R. Kelly, right? And we're gonna use this as the same dude. What's his name? Mike Todd. R. Kelly has made this fantastic music for decades, but people is only recognizing R. Kelly as a child molester and a piss owner.
Yeah, not everybody. We already know. We already know it's both. We already know what R. Kelly is. People on both sides too. Like that's really, people still recognize R. Kelly for his music for sure, but they just also recognize that he's gross and a pedophile. And exactly. I mean, with to speak to Kwanzaa's point, I follow Mike Todd. He does have some very, very, very good sermons, very great messages. Even the message he was trying to deliver that day was a great message, but it still doesn't excuse what he did. Like, I mean, I know very well what Mike Todd does, and he is a good pastor. But it still doesn't excuse spitting on somebody. It just doesn't. So was the message missed? Was the mark missed because of his antics? Yes. And so that's why he needs to take a step back and figure out why that was wrong. Well, I think he does know why it's wrong. He explained why it was wrong. But now that's on him to take a step back and realize that sometimes the antics could go too far. So
yeah, it was just too far. Like you said, in his mind, he was like, "Oh man, I'm about to kill him with this right here, man."
That's what he thought. That is definitely what he thought.
But yeah, the execution just, like I said, to Sharita's point, it came off as if you were watching one of those nasty fetish, type of porns. Not that I've ever seen anything like that, but just
yeah,
I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it came off like. You know what I'm saying? Like just whoa. Like what the hell am I?
He could have gotten actual dirt from outside, mixed it with water, and rubbed that on his face. He could have even gotten what looked like spit, whatever that looked like spit. That's a food, and poured that in his hand to let everybody know this is what I'm actually using. Anything. But you chose to use your bodily fluids.
He could use some sea moss gel or something.
Have y'all know how they call people like shock jocks or whatever? I absolutely believe he's one of those types of pastors. And he just missed the mark. He thought he came in thinking he was cooking with hot grease, baby. He was like, I'm about to do this. Then he hawked it up not once, but 2 times. Okay, he had to make sure y'all knew what was about to go on. Okay,
it wasn't enough.
And he just missed the mark. He just missed the mark.
Kwanzaa, I'm not talking about his message. I understand what you're trying to say. You're defending him, and that's your right. You have a right to defend him, but you just cannot defend that was. Can you admit that that was nasty as hell? That's what we're talking about. That was
And then the brother,
nasty as
and then
hell. He should
the
not
brother
have
agreed
done
to
that.
it.
He could have
The
gotten
brother,
his point across without doing that.
Right.
Candace,
That
that's
he
a
could.
good point.
the brother was like, I think you ought to spit in my face.
That's the most disrespectful thing you can ever
Right.
do.
Right.
Your grandmama know that. Your granddaddy knows that. They have always been taught, don't you ever spit on nobody, because that constitutes the greatest ass whooping you could ever have in life. If you spit on someone.
Right. It's gonna be a near-death experience. You ever spit in me and mine, for real. But yeah, like I said, it's just,
Forgiveness.
There's a difference between the message and the act. It's a two different
Forgiveness
things.
universal.
Man. Yeah.
Baby, I ain't hawk no spit and spit in nobody's face. I ain't gotta be
What's the
forgiven for that.
Yeah, man.
I think
and
she
that's
means
what
forgive him for what he did.
No, I don't know nothing about him. I don't care. I'm talking about it because that's what we do. We talk about things that are in the news.
We're gonna talk about
it's a button down there that said leave.
We're gonna talk
Jorge,
about it.
Jorge, he does things like this often. So I just think he really thought he was just doing him. He does stuff like this all the time.
What's the other
not
things that
necessarily
he's
wait,
done?
I won't say he spits on people. That's not what I mean.
Like, yeah.
No, I mean just like he does his sermons, and his sermons are always supposed to give kind of a shock jock, like a little like a wake you up type of factor. So yeah. But he has good messages. But yeah, Jorge, I don't think it was for publicity.
Yeah.
I just think he really thought it was a good idea.
It was just
weird.
Hey, Jazz.
I'm gonna tell you what it took me back to. It took me back to the scene in P Valley when old boy was hitting old boy from the back and he spit on it. Y'all remember that scene from P Valley? That's what it reminded me. That's exactly where my mind went.
Wow.
Because that's what it looked like.
And now of course, I'm thinking of the scene in Lovecraft Country where that exact same thing happened. Yeah.
Y'all, my mind just went to disgust.
Jasmine, you ain't even watched no movies, so you don't need to talk about nothing.
Thank you, Sharita.
He said he was gonna give me a list together or something.
Spit is a lubricant for sex for some people.
And that's gonna be the topic on the next show.
Hey, it's organic.
What are different lubricants? What are different sexual lubricants that you use? That's gonna be a topic for the next show. All right.
That's the organic kind.
Like I said, I'm gonna be on y'all ass this year as far as time. But speaking of, I got rein y'all in. Speaking of TV shows, movies to watch. All right. We had mentioned earlier we're gonna talk about The Walking Dead. Man. I'm gonna throw an alley-oop to Lee. You know what I'm saying? This is wheelhouse right here, man. The Walking Dead. All right. Have we forgiven Negan? All right. If you don't know who Negan is, he was the low-down ass villain, the number one villain of all time in The Walking Dead, man. He had the bad, what was the bad name, Lee?
Lucille
with the barbed wire around the bat, and he literally knocked Glenn and Abraham, he knocked their block off about 4, 5, 6 seasons ago, man. And it was one of those moments in TV history where everybody just mouth dropped, man. You know what I'm saying? Because how much they love Glenn and Abraham and all the Walking Dead cast and characters, man. It was just one of the greatest episodes, I think, of all time. You know what I'm saying? But ever since then, Lee, Negan has tried to become a better person. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do the right thing in the apocalypse. You know what I'm saying, man? So I'm gonna throw it to you, man. Have you forgiven Negan for such a vile act that he committed, man?
No, I have not forgiven Negan. It's always interesting because for those that still watch the show and have watched the show up until that point, we always, and I tell my students this as well, it's about perspective. If we would have started the show with Negan instead of Rick, then what Negan would have done would have been justified in our eyes. But no, because Glenn was the character. He represented the heart of that show. And I mean, in all seriousness, I still watch the show faithfully, but the show fell off kind of after that, and it was because our heart was taken, which was Glenn, but he's still an amazing character. Um, and since this is the last season, it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up, because there's of course the comic book way, and then there's what the TV show will do.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm glad it's coming to an end. Like I said, I think The Walking Dead went on a couple of seasons too long. You know what I'm saying? As far as it's my interest, I think the general public interest kind of, like I said, waned off after that episode, man, because everybody loved Glenn and Abraham, and like I said, those characters, man. Like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to the season finale, finale of it all there. But like I said, yeah, like I said, it's been going on for what? Goddamn 20 seasons, it seemed like, man.
This is the 11th year.
Yeah.
11th season, I should say, not the 11th year. This is the 11th season.
Yeah, man. 11 years, so many seasons, so many great characters, man. It's time, man. It's time for it to come to an end, dog. Like I said,
they have the big thing with the show, and I know we're going to move on, but the big thing with the show is not so much the characters, yes, but it's the antagonists. If it's not obviously Negan take it up to another level, but before that it was the governor, and then the Whispers, and now they're in the Commonwealth. So they have so many incredible antagonists. That's why, like, for fans, we're like, "Ooh, who's it going to be this season? Who's going to be this season?" But yeah, it's time to let it go.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Definitely, man. So we'll see what happens there. With the finale coming up here. Later on, a couple months, the finale?
Something like that.
Yeah, man. So we'll definitely stay tuned to that, man. We got about under 15 minutes, man. I promise y'all, 8 o'clock, we getting out the show, man, from now on.
Right.
8:15. Ain't no more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got unpopular opinions coming up here shortly, man. We'll give our thoughts, whatever's going on, man, in our hearts we want to talk about. We share our thoughts, man. Give our final takes, man. Let's see. Before we get to unpopular opinion, guys, is there anything else? Any other topics? Anything else that may pop up in your head that you want to speak on right quick? The floor is yours. Anybody? Jump in.
I've never seen one episode of
Make
The
a list for
Walking
Jasmine
Dead.
on movies you need to watch.
Me either, girl.
It's on Netflix.
I know.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch it. It's too many of them.
Lee,
I know.
Lee, you need to make a list of movies that Jasmine needs to watch ASAP.
Oh, that's happening. That is happening. It's
And
going
I'm
to
going to
it's going to be like
happily watch
writing a
them.
dissertation. It's going to be so big.
I just started watching Ozarks by mistake. I thought it was one show, and now I gotta watch it because I watched the one damn show.
Ozark is
good as hell.
Yes.
Ozark is good as hell,
You
man.
fell up on a goodie.
Oh, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
Justin
man.
said he has something to say. JC.
Lord, ain't no telling what that fool.
Oh, Lord.
Say, man. He gonna say
Come
something
on,
crazy.
come on with it, Justin, man. We want to know.
Yeah, Justin.
He gonna say something crazy, man. You already know, man.
Give us an embarrassing JC story.
I know, right? He has several. He has a plethora of embarrassing JC stories, man. But
JC, I see you on the TikTok now.
yeah, that's right. I'm a TikTok
Look
star.
at you.
Yeah, I'm a TikTok star now. I'm kind of like a big deal. People know me, and listen, I'm a star. If you guys want autographs or anything, I got you.
Can y'all believe I am scared to make a TikTok? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've been on there like a year.
It's so many different caveats to it, but
I know.
You should do one with those.
There's a lot going on with TikTok, man. Like I said, I've been on there for like a year or two also, Sharita, but I never did anything until my girlfriend, I'm saying? She
that was cool.
Viral TikTok star now, sensation. Yeah, man. So she pulled me in on it, man. So yeah, it's fun though. I want to do some more of it. Matter of fact, we got to all do something, man.
I like that y'all's lip syncing was on point. I hate when people do it and they off.
Yeah. I'm a natural. I'm a natural star, you know.
I hate when people get online and they try. That might be my unpopular opinion. People get online so boldly and so confidently and sing the songs to words, and their lips never match the lyrics. Why would you post that? You mean to tell me you didn't go back and look at your you didn't go not proofread
Right. Look at it before you post it.
You didn't proof it before you posted, and you really thought that 3 6 Mafia saying sipping on some scissor in the background went with. You thought that's what they went with? Man, I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Man.
That's my unpopular opinion too. People don't proof their videos or their statuses.
Oh,
right.
Really? Oh, really, man. But yeah, I know me and Brandon, we've been talking about doing one for the longest time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, Brandon, you are too big of a fool not to have been
I
on
agree
TikTok
with
by
that.
now, man.
Right. I'm so surprised I ain't seeing you do it.
I'm about to start. I just gotta get my mind right, get my material right.
Really? You know what I'm saying? Like I shared the words. What's what the 2-year
I was doing
anniversary?
TikTok before TikTok was out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you did a Soulja Boy video, man. The little Soulja Boy thing you did. That would be a perfect TikTok. You know what I'm saying? When I shared that from what you did from a couple years ago with that, man. So, but yeah, man, definitely. Let's go ahead.
TikTok
and get
is your
it.
domain. TikTok makes a lot of random people, I guess famous. I guess like TikTok famous. Like you see grandmothers, you see granddads, great granddads. I'd be like, okay,
my thing is,
what about this? Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
Most time when I see women doing TikTok, is it required that you wear like minimal clothes?
If you want to go viral.
Yeah,
that's
the way you go viral.
You know how that go be.
Some little booty ass shorts, their titties hanging out and shit. I'm like, damn, this shit starting to get old.
What's the problem? What's
you
the
know
problem?
how that goes.
My thing is, I need to see some originality.
That shit has
been done for centuries. I'm gonna see some originality.
Somehow, but look, B, I'd love to entertain what you're saying because I agree. But you know what? Them numbers still be shooting up. So they're like, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Hey man, ass and titties.
Because I agree with you.
Sex sales. You know.
It does.
You know.
But let's talk about this though. The racism on TikTok.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. That's a good one.
Okay. Because there's a lot. They just posted like the top earners on the Forbes list, and none of them were Black people.
Even though they steal.
Yeah, every single
we start the trends.
We start from Black.
We start the trends. We start the dances, and we don't get the credit, and we don't get paid.
I mean,
that's so true. That's exact. There was that one show.
Trump told y'all stop using TikTok. Y'all don't listen.
I'm dead.
Trump said delete your TikTok off your phone. You didn't listen to the nigga.
Hey,
you hate him so much.
Who knew he was talking to us, B?
Who knew?
Hey,
you hate Trump so much. You're blind. Now you see.
Boy,
I'm so done.
You stupid, man.
I bet it's a TikTok out there for you to do that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's gonna be that. That's gonna be. Sure. I bet if I go in there right now, somebody has redid that.
You already know it. The internet is fast.
Really fast.
Doing a TikTok in the congregation.
Oh, really? Like, oh, yeah. You already know. You already know
shit.
It's coming.
They were like, as soon as he did that shit.
Yep. Yeah, man. Definitely, dog. Hey, unpopular opinions, man. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. Unpopular opinions, man. Our final thoughts, final take on whatever's on our heart, whatever's on our mind. You already heard Jasmine's final take, final thoughts there. All right, let's go ahead and throw it to the professor because he's gonna have something profound to say for some popular opinion. Go ahead, professor.
You know what, though, ladies and gentlemen, I really ain't got nothing special today. Come back to me. I might think of something later.
Okay. All right.
Y'all remember that time when Lee had that 2-minute rant? He was like, "Let me tell you, motherfucker, something." I don't think it went exactly like that, but I need to replay that shit. I got it because I'm the graphic guy, so I got the video right. I'm gonna repost it. Anyway, my unpopular opinion is, you know what the fuck I hate? I posted in the group, right? I hated, prom time coming up soon for the seniors or whatever. And I fucking hate, and, I understand that a lot of people want to be comedians and shit. A lot of shit ain't fun. I hate it when, like, when a father has a daughter, right? And the son, where the guy comes to pick the daughter up for the prom or whatever, and he want to pose in a picture with a damn gun and shit. I hate this shit. I wish that in 2022 y'all stop that shit, man. It's too much already going on with like violence and everything, gun violence and shit. It's time to stop that trend, man, because that shit is real stupid, man. Because I know that if my son takes somebody to the prom and I see a picture like that of the date father that posting a picture with a gun and shit, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be real pissed off. And then when it's on the other side, when they looking at it, they'll be pissed off. So
yeah,
y'all, we gotta start doing that shit, y'all. That shit is not funny. And there's a lot of shit that I joke around and shit, and all that. A lot of shit do be funny, but that right there playing with people's lives and shit, that shit ain't funny.
Well said. Well said,
agreed.
Bro. For sure. Sharita, you got anything?
I really don't have anything, but I do just want to tell people that you can get 4 free home test kits for COVID if you go to, can you put my link up, sir? If you go to the link special.usps.com/test kits, only 4 per household. So don't try to do like I did and put another name but use the same address, because they're going to kick you out. So, but what you can do, you can get your mom and them, get your auntie and them, get all them to order these test kits so you can have them on hand so you can be test when test for COVID, because we need I think the COVID is like I hate to compare it to HIV, but I ain't talking about those things. I'm talking about the testing part. Talking about that people don't want to know their status. I don't want to know if I'm positive or not. I just want to walk around here and do what I want to do. If I got sick and I'm cold, whatever, I don't want to know. You need to know, okay? Because you don't want to
know your status. Know your status.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to pass that on to the folks.
That cough is not laryngitis, goddamn.
Correct. Correct.
Oh, it's my allergies, my sinuses.
She is.
I was joking with my boss, y'all, but it's so real. When I first started getting sick, and my boss, you got to go. He literally kicked me out of the office, and I started working from home. And I was like, it's just my allergies. It's allergy season, which is what I really thought in my head, because I'm like, I went 2 years without COVID. So, but hey,
no, that's
Omarion.
And also, Omarion
got me.
Omarion's symptoms are similar to sinuses, influenza.
Yes,
it's all of it. Everything's COVID. So just check your throat itch.
Yes,
go get tested. Okay,
go get tested.
Be sure.
So you do that more than 4 times, you better get tested.
And last thing, JC, going along with this, health is wealth, ladies and gentlemen. Health is wealth. Internally, externally, mentally, physically.
Yes.
Health is wealth. If you have something that you've been wanting to do, or if you have an ailment, or if you have some extra weight you've picked up, whatever the case may be, just invest in yourself. We put money and we spend money on a whole lot of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with our well-being. So just consider that when you talk about how expensive eating right, or how expensive getting a gym membership, how expensive maybe even hiring a trainer is, yet you just spent $umpteen on material possessions that you won't be able to fit in a year if you don't get it together.
That's right. That's right, man. All right. Spending money on unnecessary stuff, man. Like all the goddamn Cowboys hats and shirts and jerseys and shit that I bought after all these years. I'm sick of this shit. I'm through. I'm tired of them. I'm out.
He gonna cry and pick it up when he get off camera.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I can't. Take me back.
No matter what the people say, I'm gonna love you anyway. You are my life. I can't.
It's not you.
Go.
It's me. It's me. I need to get better.
That's it. That's it. We are out, man. It's been a great show, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, man. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Shout out to my crazy cast of characters right here, man. Shout out to the homie Lee, the teacher Johnson. my guy Brandon Steele, the lady showing up, Sharita, Jasmine P. Van. I am your guy, Jonathan C. Smith, and as always, we remind each and every one of you guys, you are all essential as fuck. And we out, man. We're gonna see you guys same time, same place next week, man. Next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Tune in for another great show. We out. Hope y'all have a great night.
Wear a
out.
mask.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. All right now. All right, Sharita. All right.
No, she get off quick as hell.
Yeah.
I can't never get off.
Bye, man. B, what we gonna do? Let's go to Clicks, man.
Man, you ain't going no damn where.
Let's go to Clicks, dog. Hey,
I'm not leaving the house until you say I'm in the car, fool.
We're gonna turn up one time for Kenny, man. It's drink a shot for Kenny, dog.
Yeah, we do need to do that though.
We definitely do that, man. Let's do that one night, dog. For sure, man.
Definitely.
All right, my guy. We out, bro.
All right, man.